Hi and hello dear friends, welcome back once again to our channel Vagai Academy of Mathematics. We were seeing concepts and problems which are related to UGC NET exam paper 1. Last session we started with the topic alphanumeric series and there we saw the fundamentals and what are all the things to be revised in order to do problems from alphanumeric series. If you have not seen that video, kindly see that video and come. I have attached the link of that video here in this description box. And that itself I have assured that we will be working problems from alphanumeric series. So here we have some 3 easy questions. Let's get an approach how to work these problems. For convenience, I have made the list of alphabets and letters here in prior so that easily we can use them when we do the problems. Start from the first question. The terms are G, I, L, P and a question mark. So see, each of these terms does only one letter. That means our task is going to be very easy. Let's start from the first letter. First letter is G, second is I. Let's see what travel they have made here, right? So G, if we see, G is at the 7th position, right? G is the 7th letter and they have moved to I. So I is at the 9th position, right? So that means here they have moved 2 positions forward, right? So let me indicate as plus 2. So this plus 2 simply means from G they have moved 2 positions forward. That's it. Let's continue. I to the third term is now is L. So I to L, let's see what travel they have done. So I is at 9th position and L is there at the 12th position. That means here how many positions they have moved? They have moved 3 positions again forward, right? So that means here let us indicate plus 3. See that plus indicates they are moving in the forward direction, okay? And that number indicates how many positions they are moving forward. That's it. Again let's continue. L to the next term which is P. So L is at 12 and if you see P is at 16th position. So that means 12 to 16 will be 4 positions forward, right? So that means here we can put plus 4. And the next is what is our question mark? Very easy. Now how can you find the answer? See what pattern is followed here. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4 and that means the next travel that they have made is plus 5. I am continuing the pattern. I am able to catch it. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. It is increasing one by one, right? So that means after P they must be doing plus 5. So let's do plus 5 from P, okay? So P is already at 16th position. So 16 plus 5, after 5 positions we will be having 21. That means it corresponds to the letter U, correct? Okay, let me write it clearly. So it would be U and answer is U. So option B matches our answer, which is U. Coming to the second question, we will see the terms 3V, 5S, 7P, 9M and a question mark. So if you see each of these terms, it is involving 2 characters, right? So there is a number and a letter. So that means we need to catch the pattern for the numbers as well as the alphabets, that is letters. Let's do them one by one and always start from the easy piece. Whichever looks easier, start from there, okay? So let's start with the numbers itself. 3, 5, 7, 9. Can you easily observe the pattern, what it is followed here? See, it is going to be 3 to 5, it's plus 2. 5 to 7, it's again plus 2. 7 to 9, it is plus 2. So that means our next term must have 9 plus 2. Is it or not? So that means we must be having 11. So our answer term will have 11 as the number. Fine. And also it is very obvious for us to see 3, 5, 7, 9, these are all odd numbers. So that means after 9, the next odd number must be 11. So that means we are sure that our answer will have 11 as the number. Now see the options. We can surely eliminate options B and also C. Is it or not? Because see these options we have 10 as the numbers. That means we cannot have these to be our answers. Why? Because even by mistake, even in a hurry situations, we should not be making any wrong answers. We should not select any wrong answers. For that is what, to avoid such mistakes is what, we are just eliminating the wrong answers now itself, once known. Fine. Yeah. Now let's come to the letters, right? See here, we have the letters B, S, P, M start from B. That's the first letter. So let's now try to see what pattern is followed in the letters. Okay. So V to S they are doing. So let's come to the list. V is here. V is at the 22nd position. V to S they have traveled. So S is at the 19th position. That means from V to S it is 3 positions in the reverse direction, right? So that means I can put -3 here because they are moved in the reverse direction here. So V 3 positions in the reverse direction, S. So -3. Let's continue. S to again P they are moving. So S is at 19 and P is at the 16th position. So that means once again 19 to 16 they are moving 3 positions in the reverse direction. So again it is -3. Again continue. P to M they are moving. So P is 16 and M is 13 and once again it is 3 positions reverse, -3. So if you see the letters, it is just like -3, -3, -3 they are moving. So that means M to the required answer, it will be again -3. So if we do that, we will be getting 13 -3 which would give us 10. So that means our corresponding letter will be J, right? I'll put it J here. So 11J should be our answer. So that means in numbers they are moved +2, +2, +2 and letters they are moved -3, -3, -3. So this way is what we have to catch the patterns individually and get the final answer. So our correct answer here is option D, that matches 11J. Let's go to question number 3. The terms are 10R, 9S, 8Q, 7T and a question mark. So like we had the second question, here also we are having numbers and letters. So we will do one by one. Start with the numbers. By looking at the numbers itself, we are easily able to catch what pattern it is following. So 10, 9, 8, 7, the numbers are reducing one by one, right? So 10, 9, 8, 7, that means the required answer will have the number, the next decreased number which is 6. That's it. And now let's come to the alphabets, that is letters. We'll see what pattern is followed there. So R is the first letter, they are moving to S. So if you see here in tables, R to S, that is 18 to 19, it is just one position in the forward direction, right? So that means they are moving +1 here. And S to the next letter which is Q. So if you see S to Q, it is, they are moving in the reverse direction. So 19 to 17 they are moving, that means it is 2 positions in the reverse direction, right? So that means here they are moving -2. Let's continue. Next they are moving Q to T. So Q to T, if you see 17, Q is at 17 to T is at 20th position. So this is like they are moving again forward. So how many positions it is forward? 17 to 20 is 3 positions in the forward direction. So that means again it would be +3. Okay, be careful. So if it is forward, I am using plus. If it is reverse, I am using minus. Okay. So if you see +1, -2, +3, they are using plus and minus in the alternate terms. Okay. So that means our required term will have what value? Okay. I mean what alphabet will come there? So +1, -2, +3. So that means our next term must have minus the next number which is -4. So let's do it to get the alphabet. What alphabet will come here? So now from T we need to do -4. So T is already here at 20th position. So if I do -4 from 20, I will reach 16, which would be P, right? So that means here the answer would be P. So that means our overall answer must be 6P, right? Yeah, 6P is here, which is matching option B. Session we worked some kind of very easy questions. I hope these questions are very clear to you, the way of solving. And any doubts, you can sure post it in the comments. And next session, we'll sure try some more problems from different varieties. See you there soon. Thank you.